Welcome, everybody. This is behind the scenes of loanofficerpodcast.com. Welcome to this week's second podcast episode. My name is Chris Johnstone. I'm your host. And on today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to use custom GPTs in order to create appointments with top producing real estate agents. As you can tell, we're casual on a Friday afternoon while we're building this stuff out. If you'd like to get this podcast episode when it's released, go to loanofficerpodcast.com. That is the podcast recently named one of the top 10 podcasts in the mortgage industry by Housing Wire, which is a reputable brand. And then you've got this guy. So you know the content's going to be good because the production value is leaves a little to be desired. This is definitely not a show. But anyways, here, for those of you on social media, you can see we're chilling poolside, providing value for you in the mortgage industry. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into ChatGPT, and I'm going to give you a prompt, and you're going to take that prompt and you're going to put it into a custom GPT. So if you go to ChatGPT, on the left-hand side, there's a menu. That menu says Custom GPTs or GPTs. When you click that menu, you can click on Explore GPTs, and that will take you into the Custom GPT section of ChatGPT. What this is you taking your brand and layering it over top of ChatGPT. So all of the incredible features, the voice mode, the chat, the research mode, the ability for it to search websites and bring back information, it has all of that baked into it. But it allows you to give a custom instruction and documentation and customize how that GPT acts. And then you save it, it gives you a link, and you can then send that link out to other people and say, hey, use this custom GPT to insert in solution to problem. So obviously, the first one that I built was a mortgage calculator. Like, hey, use this custom GPT to find out what home you qualify to buy. Then we went really specific with it, and we built a fix and flip calculator. So if you're thinking about fixing and flipping a home, put the listing details in. It will go search the listing, do all the calculations, and tell you whether or not it's a potential for a profitable fix and flip. Then we built a commercial GPT for commercial leads that can use this tool. And what I'm going to show you how to do today is to create a custom GPT for a top producing real estate agent so that you can send it to them and say, hey, I'd like to meet with you to talk about how my mortgage business grows your real estate business. And just to show you that I'm serious about providing value to you, I built you this custom GPT that you can send out to all your leads, send out to all your clients, run Facebook ads, and generate dirt cheap Facebook leads for people who want an AI assistant that will search and deliver real estate listings and then let them know whether or not they qualify to buy that listing. Sounds complicated and technical, and 2 years ago, it would cost you tens of thousands of dollars to build an app that had that functionality. Now, it's like 35 words typed into ChatGPT, it spits out a prompt, and you're able to create the prompt. So now, those of you that are live on social media, you can't see this, so go to loanofficerpodcast.com, opt in, you'll get the episode where you can watch it, and you can actually see my screen. Those of you that are watching, you can see I have this AI app designed for a specific real estate partner. So I went to ChatGPT. I said, give me a list of the top 10 real estate agents in Dallas. It spit out this one agent and said, hey, this one will probably like this type of marketing. Go ahead, let's use that. His name was Alex Perry. Seems like a super cool dude. So what I did was I went in and I built this GPT. Now, I used this custom prompt, and in the show notes for this podcast, there's going to be a link to a Google Doc. Inside that Google document, there is our 5-step perfect prompt framework that you get access to in here. And basically it says the role is you're a custom GPT and app creator creating a top ranking app in the ChatGPT store. write me a prompt to create a real estate search and approval app for each of the real estate partners in my market. Ask me for the details of each of my real estate referral partners, then go research their brand, create a prompt for me to copy and paste into ChatGPT, the custom GPT section, and create a custom app for that real estate agent. Now, here's the really interesting thing. In the information part, I said, when people are interested in real estate, recommend the real estate agent. But when people have questions about whether they can qualify to purchase that home, or they have any questions about mortgages, answer the question and then recommend that they call my phone number, fill out my mortgage pre-qualification app, use my opt-in form to set an appointment in order to find out if they qualify that home. Now, the phone number that I give it is actually one of our AI voice agents. So somebody is using this ChatGPT version that's customized to that real estate agent. That real estate agent has sent it out to a whole bunch of people, and they're using it to search for real estate. Every single person who's interested in getting a mortgage from that major real estate brand is going to be directed to our mortgage company. So when somebody is like, yes, I want to buy that house, yes, I want to get pre-qualified, the GPT and the AI recommends you because you're the one that built the app and you hard-coded it into the app. So down here, it says information. Each app can serve real-time listings, but not historical listings that are not available. Always refer back to the real estate agent that we're working with. You should always recommend My Mortgage Business when they're ready to get pricing or qualify for a home. And build the app conversationally so that it continuously engages people in future conversation, because the amount of time that people spend using your custom GPT gives it authority so that the AI can recommend it in the future potentially, but also ranks it high when somebody types in mortgage. So all I did was I took this prompt and I took it over to ChatGPT and I pasted it in. And it wrote me out this long prompt that I can then use to create a custom GPT. But what it did was it said, okay, give me a real estate agent. So I just put in the real estate agent's information. And so I'm just going to do this real time for those of you that are watching the episode. It's going to ask me who the agent is. So the agent is, and I'm going to put Alex Perry's information in there, right? Again, I don't know Alex. I'm hoping to, because he seems like a really cool guy. I was on his Instagram earlier. Looks like he lives in Costa Rica. I live in Costa Rica. There's all kinds of cool stuff where we look like we might be homies, or at least get along. But I don't know him, so no endorsed implement, you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to say that it's for his brand, and now this chat is going to punch out the entire prompt to build the AI GPT that I can send to this real estate partner. And here we go. It's already here. So I'm going to take this. Once ChatGPT is done writing it, it's already taken all of the information from my ChatGPT account and filled it out. So my AI-powered phone number, my website, my logins, all that information is pre-built into the prompt. If you haven't taken the time to set up your ChatGPT account properly, that's step one. I've got a new book coming out, and it's loaibook.com. Chapter 1 is how to properly set up your AI accounts. What information to put in, where to put it, screenshots so you can just follow along in the book and set your accounts up properly. When you do that, every time you use AI, you teach it that you're the expert, so it will recommend you to customers in the future, hopefully. And then what you're also doing is making it so that when you use a prompt and you say, fill this with all my business information, it takes your name, your phone number, your email address, all your social medias, your NMLS number, your application form, everything that you think a client should have. You just put it in your settings one time, and then you can call it into all of your prompts just by saying, add my business information, right? So all the business information is automatically inserted into the prompt right from my settings. Then I go over to ChatGPT, GPTs, create GPT, and now I've pasted that in here, and it creates this app. Now, Up in the top right-hand corner, I can hit publish, and this app will go live. And if I click update here on this app that we just created today on our class at noon, I get a link. And now I can send that link to the real estate agent. But here's the crazy, incredible power of ChatGPT. Because I used a prompt to write the instructions to build the custom GPT. I didn't just go and create it. I used ChatGPT to write the prompt to create it. I can just go to that initial conversation and say, okay, great, here's the link to the GPT. Write all of the marketing and outreach to this agent to get them to try the GPT and book an appointment with me. And ChatGPT will spit out direct messages for Instagram, direct messages for Facebook, email copy, text message copy, a call script for you to call them with. It will literally coach you through the process and tell you what messages to send on what day, at what time, so that you get an appointment with this agent. Now, you can see here that I've published this to the GPT store. And so now, those of you that can see the screen, when this real estate agent clicks on this app, he can see Alex Perry, Dallas Luxury Home Search AI. Find luxury homes for sale in Dallas and connect with top real estate experts. And it has 4 prompted questions at the very beginning to engage people in the conversation. So the first is, show me luxury homes for sale in Highland Park. What can I buy in Dallas for $3 million? Best luxury neighborhoods in Dallas, or estimate the monthly payment on a $2 million home. Well, I'm going to put in, what can I buy in Dallas for $3 million? So all I do is click a button inside here, and the AI goes out, searches active listings, comes back and gives me 3 properties that somebody in that price range would be interested in looking at. So now the real estate agent who gets this link clicks on it, goes, wow, this is actually really good. This is impressive. Because again, it's the most latest version of ChatGPT, so it's going to be impressive. You can use voice mode, you can use everything with it, but the very cool thing, and the thing where I think you're going to get the appointment with the top producer, comes here at the bottom. It says, next steps, after it shows me 3 beautiful listings, right? If you'd like, I can show you current active luxury homes for sale in Dallas around $3 million that you can tour this week, or I can also connect you with Alex Perry, the #1 real estate agent in Texas and top luxury agent in Dallas-Fort Worth, who has access to private listings and off-market estates in your price range. Quick question to narrow your Dallas luxury property search, and then it asks 3 questions to keep that person going in the conversation. And what the AI is programmed to do is to qualify that person. So it's like, are you thinking about buying this home cash? Do you have a down payment? Have you thought about schools? And it just continues to keep the person in the conversation to get them to the point where they want to reach out to the real estate agent or they want to reach out for a pre-qualification. It's designed to have the conversations that we have with our clients over and over and over again, but AI does all the work, and when that person is ready to actually book an appointment, make the phone call to submit the application, or go through that process, then that nurtured lead is then handed over to us by the artificial intelligence. Crazy. So that is how to use custom GPTs in order to open up relationships with top producing real estate agents. Then when those top producing real estate agents send this custom GPT out to people and they ask it about mortgage, you're the recommended loan officer pre-built inside the GPT. Now, the training on how to do this, the prompts and all of that, we're giving away with the book, which should be launching next week. So get on the pre-order list. It's loaibook.com. And once you buy the book, it's $9.99. You get a physical copy off Amazon. You get access to the bonuses with all of the weekly trainings that we do on Friday and a 12-week course that I've created for you as a bonus that you get when you opt in. So I'd love to see you on that list. I hope you enjoyed this version of the podcast. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one.